Hi, Joy.
Hi, Kat. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm awesome.
That's good.
Your hair looks amazing. Look at you.
Yes, it's all gone. All my
I,
hair's gone.
I love it. Love it. You look great.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Now, tell us. Oh, sorry. I forgot to ask you before what cards you're using
Oh,
today.
I'm always using my Earth Magic. However, tonight I've also pulled out my new deck, Ask Your God. And I've been getting extremely familiar with this deck. I'm really liking it, and I'm loving the vibrant colors. I'll just show you the backing.
Yeah,
Like, they're beautiful. This is the backing. I'm so drawn to that.
that's pretty.
And then there's beautiful cards. Like, these are oracle cards. Is it upside down?
Oh, yeah.
Cards. And the
It's so
colors,
pretty.
yeah, they just draw me. Beautiful colors. So
I
I've been,
really like them.
yeah. You need
Yeah.
these
I've got to get me myself some new tarot cards.
yeah. These cards only have a few words as well. I like the oracle decks that don't have a bunch of words for you to read. You're looking at the words, and then you're linking in, you're getting all that incoming, that information. So these are really cool. But I love my Earth deck, so I'm always going to be using that. I'm going to use that till they fall apart. That I have such a connection with them.
Good. And hello to our viewers. We have a few viewers.
Hello.
Thank you for watching. I am the Psychic Cat. This is Online Psychics Live. We have joiByrd on at the moment. And you're doing mini readings. Well, we call them mini, but they go longer, don't they?
They do. There's never a mini reading with me. You know how chatty I am. I'm also nosy, so I always want to, there's at least 2 cards going on. I'm talking, there's always more than 2 cards. I start pulling out extra decks, but they are mini readings, and they are on sale right now. Are we still doing $19.97?
Yes, and I've just realized the captions are still on Facebook on my computer. It's not. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to.
Go ahead.
So, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The captions are still showing up on the computer. So, and it doesn't say what we say. It says different to what we say.
See, I must not put that on my phone because I don't see them.
Yeah, they're funny actually. When you watch them, it's quite funny. Some of them. I don't know how to get rid of it, but we'll see what happens.
So to you viewers, I can't see you. Why don't you say hello? I can only see you once you put a little comment. Put a little comment. Remember, sharing is caring. And today I'll be doing hello. Is this Deanna?
Hello,
Deanna, hello and welcome. Thanks for commenting because it allows me to see somebody from this format. I'm not able to see how many viewers and who's here. So I love when you angels comment. Today, we're doing something a little different, something a little special. I have been given the green light by our generous founder, Kat, to go ahead and do a few one-card pulls. People share, because sharing is caring. We are off mini reads for $19.97, but I'll be doing 2 or 3 for, to those that I'm pulled or drawn to, or maybe who cares the most. Maybe, Kat, you
share and subscribe, though.
Huh?
If you share and subscribe, you'll do them a free reading?
Share and subscribe. And then you'll let me know, Kat, you can choose who. And during the show, I'd like to do at least 3 for those who share, and subscribe. Sharing is caring, and we want to get more in here. There may be someone might need to take from this live because you never know what we're going to talk about. Never know.
Yeah, exactly. And if you subscribe to the website, you win a prize.
Ooh, thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca shared. Go on and subscribe to the website, ladies. Because I want to do some reading.
You get notifications when our psychics. So anyway, I'm going to leave you, Joe, with your show.
Okay.
Have a good show.
Thank you.
But I'm do some sharing myself.
Yeah. So yeah, sharing is caring. I love an even exchange, and I'm really excited because I just love pulling cards. Now, do you angels quite admire my flower crown that I stole from my 10-year-old. Yes, I did. Listen, this is a $25 crown, and she doesn't wear it. It just hangs on the wall, kind of like next to my fans that need to be readjusted. You guys see my fans going haywire back there? I've been stealing push tags out of them to put other places. Anyhow, come on in the room. Don't be afraid to share to your pages, share to your group, share to your wall, tag some folks, send it in Messenger, get froggy and leap. You know, just say to heck with it. Let me tag some folk that might not necessarily normally be attracted to this. You know, invite some skeptics. Let's make some believers. Let's enlighten. Let's get some clarity and guidance and tips, hints, and clues as to which direction to go. We're always going through stuff in life that allows us to level up through learning. Thank you, Deanna. I love you so much. I really do. I'm so happy when you angels come in and join me, just chatting about all things spiritual. Now, I will just be rambling on about all things spiritual. If at any point in time you ladies might have a topic that you might want to discuss, or a question you might have, like, you know, to come to a better understanding, or, you know, anything, I'm open to suggestions. I never run out of things to talk about, but I like to open up to you guys. Where are you guys watching from? Are you on a spiritual journey? Have you begin to experience your awakening? I don't really feel like I just had my awakening. I feel like the awakening process never ends. It's a learning, it's a ahas, it's, you know, sadness, it's happiness. It sometimes feel like you're going mad. You'll notice that your friends and family begin to fall away from you because they think you're crazy. You begin to change your standards, you know, your boundaries are becoming clear and present. And sometimes other people can't handle it. You're vibing on a different level. You know, you begin to level up and you begin to realize the oneness of everything, of how awesome you are. You share every way possible. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca, have you subscribed to the website, onlinepsychiclive. Is it .com? I'm not sure. But the website where you go in and book the readings. Because, Rebecca, you could get one of those cards. I would love to give you one because I believe that you share for filth. Subscribe, sis, subscribe. California, trying to be on one. Don't know if I'm doing it right. There is no wrong way, Rebecca. We're all so unique. We're all individuals. What's up, Kat?
I just want to say, so everyone wants a free reading, so we're trying to make it fair. So if you share and subscribe, you can win it. You do win a prize at the website. And Joy will do you a 1-card free reading. She's feeling generous today.
I am. Yeah, I want to serve. I want to give some today. Today is the day.
And there's nothing to sign. There's no contracts. You just subscribe and win a prize. That's it.
Illinois, Deanna. All right. Thank you, Kat. Illinois, Deanna is in Illinois. I love to see all the different places we are. I have to get back to Rebecca's comment. You don't know if you're doing it right. There's no wrong way to do it. Each of us are unique. We're all individual. We're not cookie cutter same. Don't try to be, don't pretend to be, don't try to fit in. Be yourself. And your awakening could be completely contrast from mine. Like, it could be completely on the other end of the spectrum. No one's the same. You didn't have the same experiences. You don't have the same perspective. And that's why we're here. We're like a diamond shattered into a million shards, and we all have a different perspective. We all see things differently. How do we know that we're even looking at the same exact color? When we see white and I say I see white, you know it's the color white, but how do I know you're seeing the exact same thing I'm seeing? We all have unique perspectives, and that's the whole thing about it. We're all here at once just to have experiences. None of them should be the same exactly, like a thumbprint or a fingerprint. None of them should be the same. We're all here to have unique experiences. We're here to explore. We're actually here to fail, Rebecca, to succeed, to fall down, to get back up, and to learn and internalize. Look at those experiences we had. Look back. Review your life. Think about things you've went through. And when you do that, you're able to have these aha moments like, oh, wow, I didn't even realize that shit before. Well, this is what happened. Okay, so now you got some wisdom you didn't have prior. And so you take that, you internalize it. You know, you forgive and release the shit that doesn't serve you. And you apply the things you learn moving forward. Yes, always trying to learn more. I am always trying to learn more because, like I said, it never ends. You're constantly learning. We're here to learn. That's what we're here for. We're here to have experiences because in a place of perfection, how can you really have any learning, any moments or opportunity for learning? If you have instant manifestation, if you're in constant euphoria, if you're always happy, how do you learn anything? You have to fall down to learn how to get up. You gotta you know, there has to be duality is what I'm saying. And we're here for this duality in all things. And like Rebecca's saying, the shadow work, duality in all things. It's not all crystals. It's not all meditation. It's not all it's not all, you know, rainbows and unicorns. You have to go through the dark night of the soul. You have to go, you have to do the shadow work. You have to dig down deep. You like here's a prime example. As an Aries, I have good traits, positive traits, and negative traits. So what I try to do is look at those, because I am an Aries. I am true to the core in Aries. And there's a lot of negativity like selfishness. Actually, I'm quite the opposite of a lot of the traits of the Aries sign. So I look at the negative traits and I try to say, hey, you know, and be real with myself. Am I that way? And acknowledge if I am, and try to work through, why am I that way? What kind of trauma, what download am I carrying? Why do I feel the need to be so controlling or always be right or like that? And you work through these things. And that's what I do constantly. It never ends. It makes you super angry because you're forced to face yourself. You notice how we have triggers, and we, like for me, I don't like when people lie. It is the worst thing you can do is lie to me, especially in my face. It speaks volumes to me. I usually know you're lying anyway, and it doesn't make it better. But I feel betrayed. I feel like there's no trust, and I can't tolerate it. I think the reason why is because I used to be a really good liar. I used to lie for no reason. I wasn't happy with myself. I wanted to present myself more pleasing to those around me. It was like a facade. I couldn't be myself. Guess what? I was around the wrong damn people. I had myself exposed to the wrong energies, you know, toxic, just bringing me down. I'm still working through downloads. I can remember I pinpointed something. Here's a good example. The feeling that I don't deserve more, that I'm not worthy of having nice things or having more income or having, you know, just being at a different standard of living. That's a download that was put in since I was a kid. And here's one of the ways that download goes. Like I remember a friend in school, they weren't a friend, someone that I admired. I think I had a crush on him. And I remember him saying to me many times, you don't have anything going for you. And that kind of stuck. It's weird how we take these things, we carry them, and they have an effect and an impact on how we respond to things in the world, how we react, the type of person, our characteristics. These things, you know, some of us feel like we can't change, but we can. There's always room for improvement. And if you weren't still able to level up, to learn or improve, then you wouldn't be here. Between the entry point and the exit point, it's all test and learning. Okay. It's nice to actually hear that, because you tend to pick yourself apart and don't need enemies with myself. You don't, Rebecca, because we can be our worst enemy, our own worst critic, and we put ourselves in these self-imposed prisons. You know, we imprison ourselves just by our thoughts and our words. Words and thoughts are powerful. They hold energy. You know, that's how you manifest. That's how you pray. That's how you talk to God, source of all creation, Buddha, Allah, whatever resonates for you. That's how we, you know, the words and the thoughts. So you have to be careful, because it's energy you're putting out. Whatever you're focusing your thoughts on or speaking of, you're directing energy towards that. And whatever you're focused your energy on most, you're going to draw towards you. So you have to be constantly mindful, redirecting your thoughts. When you catch yourself speaking about something that is low vibing, like stuff you shouldn't, anxiety, fear, anger, sadness, disappointment, these things that don't serve us, you know, we got to learn to forgive ourselves. And we got to learn to forgive others, because it doesn't help us. It only hurts us to carry shit. It really does. Family has shown me they are energy vampires. I live with a complete narcissist who was my mother. She passed away last year. I love her to death. She was my best friend. I was aware she was a narcissist, but I chose to deal with that. I never left home, and I cared for her in her bed for the last 17 years of her life. I never left home. I've never been away from her. She was a complete narcissist, but guess what? I learned so much from her. I learned so much about myself. I learned so much about the empath narcissist relationship, about, you know, how we're always going to draw those needy people in. We're always going to draw those effed up people, messed up people in. And as a messed up people, I consider myself to be one too. I've been through a lot. You know, we all go through things in life, and we all go through these things for learning. That's what I'm talking about, the life review. When you look back on your life's experiences and then you look at where you are now, you're able to make that correlation, like, oh, so this is why I had to go through all that, so that I could be this, or I could understand this, or, you know, I could change this or learn this. Okay, you're a Scorpio, Deanna. And Ice been seeing that a lot. Yes, family are energy vampires, and you've been seeing that a lot. You try to be very careful about what you say and think. It's not easy, but we have to keep going on. Deanna, you're right. And it's all mindfulness. When you begin to practice mindfulness, it might seem a little difficult at first, but with the practice, you know, the mind's like a muscle, just like anything else. And when you use it and when you put it into practice, it gets easier. It gets second nature. So now I'm able to, through practice, through lots of practice, guys, I'm able to redirect my thoughts within 1 or 2 seconds. When I start thinking some janky stuff, I'm usually able to catch it, become aware of it, and then think higher, think better, think about a solution, not the problem. You got to be, it's constant mindfulness. It changes things around you when you're more mindful of your thoughts and your words, that energy you're putting out. I'm glad you agree, Rebecca, because that's some good stuff. We done figured out some good stuff. I have my handy dandy trusty selenite because I like to rock out with selenite. It's usually in my bra because I don't carry a pocketbook or a purse. I don't know why. I'm more of a, would you guys believe I'm more of a backpack type of chick? I like a little blinged out backpack instead of a pocketbook or a purse. Like, you know, I need my arms free. I don't want to be worried about it slipping off. TMI, right? But anyhow, I carry selenite around and it helps me vibe higher. I like vibing high. Can you guys tell? I like vibing high. I like to wield my energy accordingly. I like to consciously wield my energy. We're always wielding energy. You know, you go around a person and you can just feel something off of them. Like maybe they're sad, maybe they're happy, maybe they're angry, maybe they're not the type of person you want to be around. That's the energy they're carrying. They're wielding it. It's rolling off of them. That's why it's important to keep yourself grounded and shielded, protected from other energies that you may encounter during your day. But I'm wielding energy anyway, and that's my point. And if I'm going to wield energy anyway, then I rather consciously use it to raise the vibes of those I encounter, to keep my own vibes raised. When we have these shows, I'm sending out so much love to you, angels. I'm sending out so much healing, so much love and so much healing. I just want to make you feel better. I just want to lift you up, even if it's just a little bit. Since before we started the show, before we got on here, before you had found and stumbled across Online Psychics Live, where we are also offering mini readings for $19.97. That's coming in hot, under $20. And I would be so happy to serve you. Other than that, today we are being very generous. I'm so happy that I have been given the green light to do some free card pulls. And I'm quite sure I'm going to start with Rebecca. The only requirement is that you share, and subscribe to the website. Subscribe to Online Psychics Live website. And then, I got my Ask Your Guides cards. I got my Earth Magic deck. And I love pulling cards. And I haven't done any since yesterday. It's 9:49 a.m. here. And I'm ready to go. Ooh, Deanna, you have selenite all over the house, even the car. Yes, ma'am. Not only does it help you vibe higher, it helps you to be more in connection with, because if you're vibing higher, then you're able to link in with higher entities, higher vibing, like angels, spirit guides. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And who doesn't want to vibe higher? Who doesn't want to shift the energy of the room in a positive way? Who doesn't? Because when I step in the room, I'm shifting the energy of the room. I am certainly doing that. And it took me so many years to realize, hey, it's a natural thing. We all come with sprinkles. Yes, Team Backpack or Rebecca, we all come with sprinkles. Our own natural ways about us, just things we're naturally gifted, naturally talented about. There's latent talents and gifts and abilities that we all have that just lie dormant. We don't realize how awesome we are. And we all come here for a specific reason. We have a specific goal in mind before we come. We have a path we want to walk. There's free will, so there's other paths. But this is the path to our higher self. And when we realize the benefits of keeping our words, our thoughts, and our actions in alignment, positive, high vibe, redirecting, mindfulness, being considerate of others, selflessness, all that good stuff comes into play. You're creating positive karma and you're putting this wonderful energy out into the universe. When you realize that you are something to be loved, when you begin to adore yourself, despite like all my fat flab guys, there's a reason I'm doing this, okay? I was never comfortable enough. I used to hide. I used to cover up. I used to feel like less than anyone else because I'm heavier and I've struggled with my weight all my life. Finally, I'm eating better because I'm a vegetarian now. I'm making changes so my actions are also in alignment with my words and my thoughts, which is what I'm getting to. So it takes words, thoughts, and actions to bring things to fruition. I've lost 60 pounds without dieting. I just simply became a vegetarian. So now the weight is coming off slower. My metabolism is going slower, but it's better to take it off more slowly because you ladies know we're less likely to slam it back on. This isn't a topic about weight. It's just about embracing yourself, loving yourself, not hiding or trying to conform to be something you're not to please others. Realizing that you deserve love, that you're an eternal, limitless being, that you are loved, that you're adored. You have a team of unseen help, guidance, and love available at your beck and call. If you only just not even reach out, just tune in and open up. It could be whatever resonates for you. Maybe you practice religion. Maybe you pray. Maybe you work on manifestation. Maybe you like to use crystals. Maybe you like to just sit and talk to God. Whatever your thing is, I think it's beautiful. And I don't care how you do it. It's just about getting it done. There's a oneness to this thing. We're all connected. And it's simple, very simple to understand how and why we could all be connected. Everything, every person, every blade of grass, the stars, the moon, the trees, the flowers, everything natural. We're all connected to it because we simply come from the same source of creation. No matter what you practice, there's no getting around that. We simply come from the same source of creation. So there is the oneness and there is the connectedness. So when you come to a place where you find love for yourself, then you realize that we're all connected. That's how it's so easy for me to say to you, I love you, because I do. I can't help it. I think I'm so dope, guys. I think I got sprinkles and I think we're connected. I know we're connected. So that means you're so dope. You got sprinkles too. And I love you too. We're brothers, we're sisters. And these superficial things, this color of your skin, financial status, just set into place. You know, it's for division, divide and conquer. We're all one. What am I? Human. I am kind of mixed with some stuff, though. You know, people might say, you might scroll across my timeline and you might say, hey, is she ghetto? Is she bougie? Is she spiritual? Is she crazy? And I tell you, maybe all of the above, because I'm mixed. If you don't love yourself, how can you love others? That's beautiful, Deanna, because it's true. You got to love yourself, because if you're not happy, if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not loving on yourself, how can you truly care about anyone else? And that's kind of like a two-way thing for me to say that, because I've not cared about myself, but I've totally loved my children and family. But now that I do care about myself, I'm able to love them more. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm able to offer them more. I'm more stable. I'm more sturdy. I'm more grounded. I'm more reliable. You know, when you stay grounded, when you pray, meditate, whatever's good for you personally, I like to ground, shield, and meditate. I like to sit and do some deep cleansing breaths. I like to call on four archangels. Archangel Michael for protection, you know, to keep me safe, to give me ambition and just go. Archangel Raphael for healing. Archangel Gabriel to help me with my communication. Help me not stumble over my words so much. Help me not make up words like I do. You guys usually go along with it. The words sound totally legit, but I do make up words. I'm aware of it. Just saying, my creativity, my interaction, my communication, because that's my thing. Interacting with you guys. And also Archangel, what is it? Ariel, for financial abundance, prosperity, and not just financial. I'm so rich. I'm so blessed. I'm so prosperous. These are the things I tell myself every day, because I am. Look at the things you have to be grateful for. Your healthy family. You know, you woke up, you have food on your table, you got a bed you woke up in, things that many of us haven't had. There have been times in my life where I haven't had these simple things we take for granted. And there's many that don't have. So you got to show gratitude, and that brings in more prosperity and abundance. It sends out the message to the universe that you've got so much, and the universe believes you, and it matches that frequency. Now, I've been rambling on and on. I'm so ready to pull a card. So, Rebecca, have you subscribed to the website? Because I want to pull a card for you first, sis. Who has subscribed? I know you angels are sharing. Who has subscribed? Because I really want to touch these decks. These decks are calling to me. There must be a message that needs to be had. Excuse me for 1 second. Gotta quench my parched lips. I know, guys, I'm always drinking the off-brand ginger ale. I'm so frugal. I'm such a mess. Okay. Deanna, you're already subscribed. Have you shared? Deanna, I know you shared. I know you did. All right, Deanna. If you can share and you're already subscribed.
What's wrong? Hi.
Hey. I'm trying to see if pull a card now. Deanna says she's subscribed in the past.
Why don't you do a group card?
A group card.
Yeah.
Our Earth Magic deck.
It's up to you. I think a group card. What did you want to do?
I want to see you share and subscribe so I can, because that's the prerequisite. You got to share and subscribe to get the one card.
Let me see if she subscribed. One moment.
Okay.
I'll have a look.
Rebecca as well. Deanna and Rebecca.
Okay, she has, but I'll have a look. One moment. It might have come through. There might be a delay.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and pull a group card. Hang on. I see a new comment. Every time a comment comes up, I have to tap it. That's why you guys see. All right, Deanna. Thank you so much. All right. So we're going to do a group card. And then Kat will be back momentarily. Because I really do want to pull cards for you guys. I mean, we could just sit on and listen to me ramble. But I really like pulling cards too. Group card. Can we have a card that would benefit most in this room right here and now? Something that most can take something from. Okay. So from my Earth Magic deck, I pulled the Stillness card. This is a great time. We're all slowed down. Not everything is open back up. But this card, it really calls for stillness, peace through stillness, just taking time, finding a little spot, reserving and etching out a little area of space to sit in stillness, to sit, not move in your body, quiet your mind, still your body, and just having reflection time, having cleansing breaths, having time to catch your breath. Stop, worry so much. Many of us are going through a lot. We got responsibilities, we got rent, we got mortgage, we got bills, but there has to be some time where you stop that mind from going, because within those moments, there's a little bit of a healing. There's a little bit of a settling. We all need that. And I mean, not just rest and put up your feet. I mean, stop your mind, because I really feel like the mind is going. There's worry, there's things, running through your mind. The mind is going. Stillness, just stopping, time to allow healing, time to allow solutions to arise. When you stop worry, focus, sometimes when you stop looking for something, you suddenly find it, that kind of thing. So I hope someone can get something from that. You need time to just stop the worry in your mind. It's just going. And I love you.
So I'll leave you to do what you do, but please, if Joy reads you, please subscribe. You win a prize at the website.
All right.
And just remember, what you put out is what you get back.
Absolutely. It's a great exchange.
Put out good energy and you get it back.
It is true. And it's also nice to do an even exchange. And that's an awesome even exchange. Yeah. Not everyone offers, like, hey, if you subscribe and just share. Well, nobody does free stuff anymore. But here at Online Psychics Live, we do. That prize wheel is still in effect. So when you guys purchase your little mini read, it is not so little. It's really not.
But we want you to know too when you're on again, so they'll get notifications when you're on again.
Yeah, you guys can get notifications. I'll be coming back Sunday, I believe. Yeah. And it'll give you
all our psychics, all the shows, I'll get notifications.
Yeah, it'll give you heads up. And I like to catch all the shows. I have my favorite readers. You subscribe, Rebecca. Thank you. Okay, now I'm just going through. Good, Rebecca. Okay.
Yeah. So it's probably a delay on it. It's okay. You work it out. Oh. There could be a delay. It's all good. Everything's good. I'll leave you to your show.
Thank you. Right. These cards are still stiff and still beautiful. I'm really rough on my cards. I was trying to go to Rebecca, but I keep hearing Deanna, so I'll go to Deanna first. Oh. Beautiful. All right. Deanna. Okay. Okay, so this is a tree, and it's above, so as above, so below, Deanna. We connect and link in our roots. We send them down through the earth to connect to this energy center at the center and the core of the earth. It's grounding. It's being aware of the physical realm and the unseen realm all at once. You know, they might say, look at 4 things you can see, find 3 things you can feel. Being aware is mindfulness, is grounding, and you need to be better grounded, better centered. You know, when you're better grounded, not only are you better able to follow your intuition, your inner guidance, you're better able to navigate. Things become easier. It's like you're able to find solutions and make better decisions. Answers come more quickly. You need to be grounded. It helps you. It just feels like a little bit of, not like me, but kind of like me, like sort of kind of keeping your ducks in a row kind of feeling a little bit, getting things organized, getting motivated to put the energy into the things you need to be focused on right now. And being better grounded helps with all of that. I love when I get this card because it actually looks like the face card. Also, Deanna, I don't know if you can take this or not, but I was just playing around with the other deck while I'm just like, I said I was going to use my Earth Magic deck. So I'm like leery to pull this card to you, but they're so pretty. I'm going to tell you what the interpretation is. New Life, Divine Mother. Now, so at the top, it talks about what the topic is. And at the bottom, Divine Mother, it talks about the help that you're surrounded by right now. So we have different guides and different higher entities that help us during different periods and phases in our life, Deanna. Right now, the Divine Mother is working with you, and it's all about motherhood. It's all about nurturing. It's all about caring for and loving. Is that a lucky card, Sandy? Hi, Sandy. Thank you. Sandy, have you subscribed? Of course you have. You're a reader there. Good, because I'm able to pull cards for some that shared and subscribed. So, yes, that is quite lovely. And that's just another one I pulled for you, Deanna. I hope any of that makes sense. And I love you so much. So then now we have Rebecca. Rebecca. Can we have a card for Rebecca, please? From this lovely Earth Magic deck. Okay. This is coming up about a lot. Childhood innocence. Everybody's stressed the hell out. Everybody's like serious. Everybody's responsible. Everybody's taking care of their shit. But not many of us are taking the time to do things we like, something recreational, something that gives us episodic memories about things we enjoyed in the past when we were carefree and we didn't have responsibility and we didn't know how the world truly worked. When we were closer to connecting with spirit because we weren't bogged down. We are, when we're kids, we have this carefree innocence. It's just like a pureness about us. We don't have worries. We don't have financial woes. We don't have bills. We don't have, love worries. We don't have the hardening of the heart chakra and the walls and the guarding put up because we haven't gone through all life stuff we go through. Allowing time for that is not only healing for you, Rebecca, but it will also allow you a better connection to your higher self, to your spirit guides, to the angels, for whatever resonates for you, whatever you work with. It will allow for a better connection and better reception of your answers, your intuition, your guidance, that inner guidance. And this card is coming up a lot in all different decks. Innocence, childhood. These kids are looking up towards that crack of sun, that beauty. They're looking at the beautiful things. They're looking up there. Actually, the clouds look a little purple too, like it's turning rainbowy. Like there's clouds, but there's sun shining through. So they're not focused on the bad things in the world. They're focused on the good, the beauty, the things that make them happy. I'm trying to get the glare off. There's such a glare. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I really hope it does. And try to do something that makes you happy. Try to not worry about, change your thoughts, the things you're thinking about. I mean, it's adult thought pattern. We all got to do it, but try to have time to just not. I love you so much. I love you so much. You don't need a card just popping in. Awesome. It makes sense to you, Deanna. I'm so happy. I'm so helpy. I'm so helpy. Sandy, I love you. I love when you pop in. I love to see you go, and I love to watch you walk away. Wonder if you I'll talk to you about that later, Sandy. Love you so much. Thanks for popping in, and we'll get together in the inbox. Sandy's always so supportive. I love how we support each other. Pop in, give a cheerful word of encouragement, like you go, girl. Even if we can't say, it means so much. It really does. Just to have feelings of support. You know, just to know that someone's thought of you and you mean something to someone else. And you got that card in 4 readings. It's true. Well, if they're giving you that repetitive message, girl, you better listen. Because when we follow, you know, the guidance, when we follow those messages, especially when they're repetitive, it must be really important that you do so. When we follow those messages, we see that things in some area, and sometimes in many areas, get easier, get better. They always want to help us. I didn't know I was going to be here either. I committed, and I woke up in the middle of the night because my cat, my pregnant cat, Stormy, she jumped up. I had this really beautiful tile ledge in my window, and I put like shampoo bottles and stuff there, only the fancy ones. And the cat likes to go and get fresh air. I must have left the window open, so she climbed up to get fresh air and knocked everything on the floor. And it was like 5:30 in the morning here, or excuse me, maybe it was 6. I can't remember. I was out of it. And during that time, of course, I picked up the phone and I said, ooh, I'll do a live. Thank goodness Kat called me and woke me up because my alarm never went off. So I'm happy to get in here. It's not early for Kat, but it's early for me. And I'm happy to get in here and serve. You know, we were talking about doing something last night. So I'm happy to get this done in the morning. Happy to come in hot this morning because I am here for you. I love each and every one of you. Now, who's next? We know Sandy shared, and we know she's a subscriber, and she's also an employee. Okay. All right, Sandy, you got some bravado and warrior guides going on. You are at war. I'm going to show you the picture. This card is you holding a sword. You are battling. You know, we are at war here, and I really feel like this is spiritual in nature. I feel like this is spiritual in nature. So you got warrior guides on your side. See that big red hand coming down, pointing in? That's your warrior guides. And you are fighting a good battle. We're all here. We are at war. This is a love planet, and we are at war. How are we at war? What is she talking about? We're here. We are at war, fighting to raise the vibrations of the planet. How do you do that? You heal. You raise the vibrations of those around you, anybody you can get in contact with. You do readings, you do healings, you do whatever you need to do to help someone feel better, to pinpoint their issues in life and help them and teach them how to heal themselves and dig up and dig through. So you've got help. And when it seems like you feel like, wow, you know, I'm not doing enough. We all have those moments. Well, I'm not doing enough, or I'm not, you know, we have those brief moments of I'm not helping, or I'm not good enough, or I don't deserve. But you do, and you are good enough, and you do deserve. And right now, here you go with the rebirth, a rebirthing, analyzing things, seeing things just a tad bit differently, realizing, I know I'm only supposed to do one card, but I really felt pulled. I really felt pulled, Sandy. Analyzing what's going on and looking at it from a different perspective, knowing what you deserve, claiming what's yours. And when you get that mind frame, which you are definitely stepped into and stepping into further and further, you draw the things you want in life to you more quickly, more swiftly. You know how to do the work. You know exactly what to do. But as readers and healers, sometimes we get stuck. And sometimes we need just a gentle reminder that, hey, the same thing is good for everyone else. I deserve that too. We have our moments where we stumble as far as just feeling like, you know, sometimes I want to throw my hands up, but it lasts so quick like that. You know, we know we're here to do a job. Like it's naturally embedded in us to do what we're doing. We couldn't escape it. And to try to escape it, it would be like the worst thing ever. Like life will become so miserable if I stopped doing this work for me. I wouldn't be happy. Things would begin crashing around me. It's the truth because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. This is my calling. It's why I'm rolled up exactly perfect to do just what I'm doing. And I get so much out of it. And that's why, because it's my life's purpose. It's my soul's desire, my burning passion. You haven't slept. It's like 7 a.m. for you, Rebecca. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. You need that sword. We have to keep going no matter what. Yes, absolutely. I love the rebirth card as well. Thank you, Sandy. I love the rebirth card as well. And it's like things happen, and sometimes things don't happen. Sometimes it's here. We break down, we open up bars to a prison for worries and negative thoughts that keep creeping in that we've been holding on to because we secretly feel like we're not worthy. We secretly feel like it'll never happen. We secretly feel like, you know, that'll never be me. It just happens for other people. I don't deserve to have the picture perfect this. You know, it just seems like it's taking forever and it's never going to come. We know better. So when those thoughts come up, just turn them around real quick. Don't even put energy there. Don't even put fruit into that basket, girl. And it's mindfulness. And that's what I've been talking about too. Mindfulness, the act and the art. It's an art. It is an art. And we are actually masterpieces. Okay? We're masterpieces. We're working on ourselves. We're, you know, smoothing out the rough edges. You know, we're beautiful. We're awesome. We're superstars. We chose to come here and incarnate into a human body. A flesh bag that rots. It doesn't last forever on a planet that's dying. And then we have our memories wiped. And we're supposed to remember that we're love and light and everyone's connected and all this stuff. Like, it's difficult. I would have to say it's one of the most difficult incarnations. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. You know, it's rough. This world is rough. But to be able to rise past all the roughness and still be compassionate and, you know, sympathetic and caring and kind and selfless, these are this is our goal. And sometimes you got to go through a lot of bad stuff to get to a place where you can relate to others, or, you know, to get to a place where you can show compassion and sympathy. Everything we go through in life is for a reason. Every single moment is predetermined, although there's free will. Everything you go through is for a reason. There's no chance meetings, no chance conversations. There's always a point and a purpose. You need a headband like this, Roxy. Girl, I stole this from my daughter. I stole it from my daughter just for the hour because this was not a cheap headband. This, you know, you order them off of Amazon. She likes cosplay. And these things are like almost $30, the good ones. And I wanted her to have, you know, I don't want the headbands to fall apart like from my 6-year-old from the dollar store. So I'm like, you know what? Since I didn't have straightened my hair out yet, I'm gonna be a flower girl today. Hey, Roxy, thanks for joining. Flower crown like the Empress. Yes, Sandy, the Empress. I like to think that I'm, you know I carry a lot of masculine energy as well, but I like to think that I'm kind of like the Empress. When I'm on my A game, I'm kind of like the Empress. I'm just saying. I really admire the Empress, the High Priestess. What's the other one? I want to rock the Queen of Pentacles, you know? Right, Sandy, the Queen of Pentacles, upright. Oh, I love you, Angel. So, yeah, I got my selenite. I got my rose quartz and stuff. And it doesn't really look pink, does it? But it is like a pale. It's like a pale pink, like a pastel pink. And I keep these. Listen, my spiritual table is right next to my nightstand table, right at my bedside. I like to keep everything close to me. Just makes me feel more safe. I'm always wearing the black obsidian. And, of course, I have a tower. You know how many crystals I would have if I didn't lose any during the course of the year since I began with the crystals? This is my rose quartz that Maria Tromans bought me. It's like one of my favorite necklaces. It is actually my favorite necklace. I love this little heart. And I can't remember what this is. I've been asking you guys randomly. Anybody recognize this stone? Does anybody recognize that stone? I know my camera is shoddy. If you do, let me know. And I'm always holding this Merkaba. This one I can't put in my bra because that would do damage. There's all kind of goodies in here. All little chips of crystals. Like it actually looks like it might have some. What's that crystal with the gold going through it? I need to get a crystal book so I can have like a little crystal dictionary or something to look through because I love collecting them and I don't always remember what they are, the names of them, or what they do. You keep your crystals close as well. 9 of Pentacles is one of your favorites too. Yeah, I get my favorites and then I'll have like my daughter, she'll paint them. I don't want to move my setup of the phone and it's already pinned to the wall so I can't pull it off. But the Sun card of the traditional tarot deck She's painted that on a tiny little canvas. You buy little canvases. They have different sizes from the dollar store. My daughter is all of my girls seem to be very, they can draw, they can paint, they're artistic, and it's just amazing, this natural ability to just come that way. And I do stick figures, but she likes to paint tarot cards for me as little portraits, like pictures for me that I really like. There's certain tarot cards I really like, and I really like the sun too. I like most of them. I don't have favorites. Hello, Apexa. How are you? Welcome, welcome. You like the collections of fans behind me? Thank you. They're a little janky right now. Thanks for the compliment, but I need to fix them. They're a little falling down and floppy and stuff. I've been flinging blankets and pillows. The kids been having pillow fights, so my fans kind of took a beating. I'm glad you're good. What we're doing here today is there are two options, Apexa. You can either purchase yourself a mini reading for $19.97, where I'll draw you several cards. And that's awesome. You get a spin on the prize wheel, so every spin is a win. And that's a great sale. We love it. We're always coming in hot with good stuff. Or you can share this live and subscribe to the website. Once you've done that, Kat will let me know if she sees it. You let me know. You subscribe to the website, share this live, and I will pull a card for you from one of my lovely decks that I have handy dandy right here that I love using. Apexa, I am using my Earth Magic deck, which is like my all-time favorite. But I have a new favorite coming in. This is, I won't show the box because the cards aren't the same. Like on the Earth Magic, are they? No, that actually shows one of the cards. So these are the Earth Magic deck. And this is the Ask Your Guides deck. I love this deck. The beautiful colors. I just can't get over the stunning colors. Like, they're so pretty. I'm not really good with working the angles. Which one is that? Oh. Ooh, Life Force and Aphrodite. Aphrodite. Look at that. That is beautiful because, you know, we are spirits having a human experience, and part of the human experience is that there's two things that people are most concerned about in life. And the main one is love. We're here, we're creatures of love. So it would only be befitting that we're not meant to be alone. We're not meant to be in solitude. We crave connection and interaction. We crave love and to be understood and to be, you know, desired and adored, and that mutual kind of love, that give and take. We crave that. We desire that. It's a natural thing. So I just thought about that because of Aphrodite. Don't mind me. I ramble. I love you so much. I am here for you. Like I said, we're offering $19.97. That is coming in hot. That's a really great price for a mini reading because my readings are never mini. Truly, I am a little bit of a rambler. You know, and I like pulling cards, so it's not going to be one card. It would likely be two or three, depending on how spirit moves me. But it's worth it, and you also get a prize because you spin on the prize wheel. Every spin is a win. Absolutely. Other than that, welcome to the room. You know, we're just chitting and chatting about all things spiritual. We're not only talking about all things spiritual, we also talk about real life because isn't that part of it? You can't separate regular life from spirituality. How can you? It's just life, and it's all about oneness. You got to integrate it and realize that we're all connected. And that's a big message of mine. I like to repeat that over and over again, that we're all connected because we all come from the same source of creation. And so, you know, you learn to love on yourself and accept yourself. It took me the better of 39, 40-ish years to finally get to the point where I could embrace myself and not worry about just being free to be me around others because I was always so concerned about being judged, always so concerned that I didn't fit in, that I sounded different, that I looked different than the majority around me. And now I have such a massive appreciation for being different. I have a massive appreciation for being called eccentric and, you know, a little different. Joy is a little, and that's okay. We don't appreciate cookie cutter sameness, okay? Unless we're talking about cookies. Nobody's going to want to be around the same old, same old. Where are you going to learn? Where is there space for learning if everyone is the same? If everyone had the same experience, outlook, perspective, you know, upbringing, backgrounds, and views, you wouldn't learn anything. And one of my greatest teachers is people that are different, people who live far away from me, that have different lifestyles and ways of life, and people that are older. They have so much more experience and wisdom to share. I think it's really cool. Awesome, Apexa. Thank you for sharing. Would you please subscribe to the website? That'd be awesome. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you, but please subscribe to the website. You can also get notifications for when any one of our awesome psychics are coming live. And later on this evening, I believe in almost 7 hours, my favorite Maria Tromans will be live. Hey, Kat.
Hi. You could do, you too, if you want to do a reading, you do it, but we do have in a few weeks, every Friday from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m., we are going to have a Freaky Free Friday one card free reading for everyone that subscribes to the psychic that's on at that time.
I love it.
One card reading. So that's in a few weeks, huh?
I said I love that. You guys are so generous. Online Psychics Live.
Hey, please tell us what you think of that. And I think it'll be fun. It'll be great.
Me too. I really do. Because it gives people an opportunity to see what we're working with, you know, check it out. And maybe someone might be drawn to come in for a more in-depth, because there's a lot of healing that goes on. I've done bookings, and I really like, my favorite thing to do, Kat, is when someone books like a 30-minute time slot with me. And we not only do card pulls, intuitive reads, but we're really healing. We're working through things. Like, a lot goes on, and it's just amazing, the connections, the way you can help, and just, you know, especially if it's a video chat. But I love the voice. I love doing all work, but the video chats are the best. You guys have options too. Apex, you can use video, you can use your voice, or we can just continue you typing and you looking at me. So there's options, and I appreciate that. It's awesome. Okay.
I like to do it.
Huh? Okay.
I said I'll leave you to it.
Okay. We're almost done, angels. We got 9 minutes left. So this is, I'm just putting the final call out there. If you'd like to purchase a mini, go on and treat yourself. You won't be disappointed. I promise. I will hook you up. But right now, I'm going to give you a 1-card pull, Apex. Don't forget to subscribe to the website. There's always some good stuff going on. This is the same card. I pulled this card while I was chatting with Kat, and I thought maybe I should reshuffle because I was listening and talking, and I wasn't fully focused. Is that creepy? It came up twice, so this card is definitely for you. Focus on the things you need to focus your energy on. You need to pull back your energy. You're not, I don't want to say prioritize, but I do want to say that you need to pull your energy back. What is this that you're worried about the wrong things is what it feels like. It feels like something needs your attention that you're not giving it. You're not focused on what you need to be worried about. You're worried about things you don't need to be worried about. And not only do you need to focus on what you need to focus on, you need to focus with crystal clear intention. Absolutely. This is beautiful. Now, this is a very spiritual color. This is, you know, purple. That is the color of our third eye or crown. I think it goes, which one does it go? Indigo and purple, or purple and indigo. Either way, it's all about your spiritual connection, your spirituality, you know, your gifts and abilities. And, oh, okay. So you need to focus more on that. You need to be meditating. You need to be honing your stuff, Apex. That's what it's saying. Thank you. I was a little unclear there. This is about, and when you do that, your sprinkles begin to come to you. What do I mean by sprinkles? The things and the ways about you, the good impact, the gifts, the ways that you affect those around you. That healing, it's healing. It's healing, definitely. It's definitely healing. And it's a spiritual thing for you. And you need to focus on that. You need to give it some attention, because there's definitely something there for you. And by something there, I mean something there that you can share with others. It's easier. It's easier. And crystals don't hurt either. They really do help. They all carry properties. I feel like you know some of this already, though. Thanks for sharing and subscribing, Apex. I love you so much. Thanks for stopping in. All of you. I'm so happy for everyone that I got to interact with today. I would love if you angels would, if you haven't already, to like my page, Spiritual Effery. I'm not allowed to say the word, but the page is called Spiritual Effery, except for the Effery is completely spelled out. Like the page, it's a business page. You can book in, you can book readings, or you can catch lives. We do all kind of specials and offers and good stuff. And also, you'll see me here again on Sunday. I'll be here Sunday, I believe, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have another show coming up tonight with my favorite reader, Maria Troman. She's my own personal psychic and medium. Yeah. And we lots of shows lined up. We're coming back using the force. We're going to be doing lots of shows now, right, Kat? I'm so excited.
Yeah, 4 or 5 a day or a night, and oh, well, you don't usually do this time.
Yeah, but I liked it. I'm not usually up. I'm usually just rolling over, honestly.
Yeah, because you like 4 o'clock in the morning for me here. It's usually, and it's only midnight, 1:30 midnight. But you know,
Hey, this works out for me. I don't mind trying different times and stuff. Let all
that's okay.
sprinkle.
It's okay. It's good. But we will see you again soon. Thank you for your show. It was great.
Thank you.
And thank you, everyone, for watching. But yeah, we've got Maria coming up soon, about 7 or so hours. But thanks, everyone. Okay, I've just got to say, I always do this, don't I? I forget which video to play. I'm going to play the wrong one. I know I am.
Are we still on the show live?
All right, pick left or right. Hang on. It is. Okay, here we go. It's this one. Go.